Hello, I'm Wes. I'm your nurse practitioner.
Hi, nice to meet you. I'm Sara.
Hi, I'm Sally.
Nice to meet you. I see Corey here is 3 months old, and since it's her first visit, I'm going to be testing her reflexes. First reflex is rooting. When you stroke the side of your baby's face, it's going to turn towards the stimulus.
Okay, is that going to help with breastfeeding?
Yes, exactly, because when you do that to the baby, it's going to be looking for the source of food, which is the nipple. See, she's turning towards the stimulus, and then you can turn the other side. And that reflex looks really great. The next reflex is Babinski. When you stroke the sole of your baby's foot, the big toe is going to point up and the rest of the toes are going to fan out.
I've never seen that before. Can you show me?
Absolutely. That's exactly how that's supposed to happen. The last reflex I'm going to test is the palmar grasp. That's when you put some type of object in your baby's hand and then it's going to grasp the object. It appears as early as 16 weeks in utero, but it'll stop by 5 to 6 months.
So like when she's not, she won't be pulling my hair as much?
Oh no, she won't. Has she been doing that a lot?
Yeah.
Oh geez. Okay, so I'm going to take her hand and put my finger there and see she's gripping on really tight, but then it can be kind of unpredictable when they're going to let go, and it can be rapid. Like all of the reflexes checked out all right, your baby is responding exactly how she should be, so that means that she's developing properly. Do you have any other questions at this time?
Yes. She's actually been very fussy lately, and I'm just wondering if you have any suggestions how to like soothe her.
Well, there's a lot of reasons why a baby might cry. Maybe they have a dirty diaper, they have tummy troubles, they're hungry, or they just want to be held. So it's important to recognize the differences between cries and realize when they're hungry so you can feed them before they start crying.
Well, sometimes when we feed her and then she continues to cry.
Well, it's also really important to burp your baby after you feed her because that's something that can cause tummy troubles if you don't do.
So what are some signs of like her being hungry? Because sometimes like I try to feed her and she's not, she keeps on crying, so I don't know like when to feed her.
Well, there are a couple of things your baby might do if she's crying and hungry. She might be fussing, smacking her lips, putting her hands to her mouth, or even rooting.
Okay.
All right, so now I'm going to take your baby's vitals in the other room and her weight and height, and I'm going to send in the doctor to answer any more questions that you have.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome. Hi guys. I'm Dr. Rachel.
Hi, I'm Sally. Nice to meet you.
Hi, I'm Sara.
Guys. Thank you.
So the nurse is just taking her vitals and her weight right now, so she'll be in there for your home safe. Today I'm going to go over with you your baby's gross and fine motor skills. And by 2 to 3 months, your baby should hold her head in her midline, and you should also be starting tummy time.
Okay, we've been doing that. She's actually been able to push off the ground and hold her head up.
Good, that's perfect. That's what she should be doing by 3 months. She should also be supporting her forearms in prone position and no longer clenching her fists like she used to.
So we noticed that our friend baby is able to roll over, and our baby hasn't done that yet. Should we be concerned?
No, not at all. Your baby's only 3 months, and she won't start to do that until she's 4 months old. And also when she's 4 months old, she should get good head control when she's working on that, and she should be able to like start looking at objects. So like colorful rooms are really helpful, and like shapes and patterns. And she should also be squealing and cooing and gaggling at you. And you guys have a mobile?
Yeah.
That's really good. That starts to develop her fine motor development, which is like pre-reaching and grasping. She'll also start to develop her pincer grasp.
What's a pincer grasp?
That's when she uses her forefinger and her thumb to grab onto like small objects. That won't develop till 12 months, but it's a good thing to look out for. She also will start her ulnar grasp, which was going like this, and transferring objects from one hand to the other.
So we're going back to work, and we're looking for daycare, so I'm just wondering what we should be looking for in a good daycare.
Okay, so yeah, when you're going to the daycare, you should definitely look at the qualifications of a caregiver, because it's really important because they create the safe learning environment for your baby. You You should also establish a really good relationship with them because that's how you can track your baby's learning development while you're not there. Another thing is to make sure you look at their physical setting because you want a friendly environment that's safe and has appropriate toys for your baby. If you guys still are having trouble, I have a pamphlet here that will provide you with a list of daycare centers that are around the area that are really good to recommend them. Do you have any questions for me?
If we see anything out of the ordinary with Corey, can we call or come in at any time?
Of course, yeah. You can call me or Les at any point. I'll be able to answer your questions over the phone, or if you have any other problems, feel free to just come in here. Okay, so now we can go take a look at your baby. How she's doing.